Get stronger with these exercises so that you can keep from falling. Hi, I'm GloryB, and this is GloryB-TV, a lifestyle channel for mature women who want to look fabulous, feel amazing, and age gracefully. If you haven't subscribed yet, please click the red subscribe button below the video, and then click the little gray bell, and you'll be notified every time there's a new video, and all of the videos will apply to you. The healthy trinity of fitness includes endurance, flexibility, and strength. In this video, we're focusing on strength and exercises that give you strength in your core that will help to keep you from falling. Now, in another video, I said that in 2017, I fell 4 times. In 2018, I didn't fall at all, so I am working on it, and I've even had foot surgery since then in 2018. So these exercises are very important to me to keep me from falling long into old age. In another video, I showed you some of the exercises I do for a strong core. This video shows you the rest of those. I'm going to start with T-band walks. The T stands for TheraBand. Now, I used to have 2 of these, but they both broke. So now I only do the T-band walks at the gym. So I'm going to show you an old clip from another video I did about foraminal stenosis exercises showing you the T-band walk. One of the first things I do is a TheraBand walk, and different companies make these. They even have them at my gym, which is a little easier to use because I have more room to do them. But they have these cuffs for your ankles. So you put them on. All right, and then I walk, and it's more of a, let me make sure I can, let me start here so you can see what I'm doing. And you're gonna squat down, and then you're going to make, not fast, not slow, but movements, and you're gonna walk one side to the right and then to the left. And when you bring your other foot back, you're not gonna bring it all the way back, you're gonna bring it back so there's still some tension in the band. Let me move back. So you take a step, and then you bring this foot back, okay? But you want to give a long enough space so that you can do about 12 steps comfortably and then go the other direction. And I do 4 of these back and forth, but in a longer spot. My next exercise is reverse lunge with press, and I'm using a 5-pound kettlebell for this. And this is a little harder after I had bunion surgery on one foot, but I'll show you how it goes and how I've modified it a little bit because my toes still don't quite bend really well. But we're going to do a lunge, and yes, I have a corded microphone, so we're gonna work with this, and I want you to be able to see my feet. And I'm going to go in a lunge back on this left foot, and as I go up, you can tell this is why I do this, because it takes some practice, and if you need to hold on to something while you're doing it to start off, that's fine. So the goal is that you go down, you come up, and then you go down, back down again. The in-between, when you're just learning this, is to go down, up, and come back down and touch your left foot on the ground for a second, and then go back down and go up and touch. So you can still see I'm still working on mastering this, and I usually don't do it on carpet. And then I switch hands. And this is the toe that doesn't bend so well. So I go to sort of go down and up, and then you can touch, go down, up, touch, with the goal being that you don't touch at all. You just go back into the lunge. And I do each side 10 times, and that's one set. This next exercise is a forward-backward lunge with a pass-through. I still have the kettlebell. Now, my PT had me using a 10-pound kettlebell at this point, but since my hand surgery, once I got to the point of holding the kettlebell again, I'm still at the 5-pound. So for this one, and if I go sideways, it might help you to see it a little better. I'm going to lunge forward, and as I'm down in the lunge, I'm going to pass the kettlebell from one hand to the other. All right? So I'm going to go down with my right, pass through, and come up. Then go forward with my left, pass through, and come up. Now I'm going to go back with my left foot first. Go back, pass through, and up. And go back, and this is hard because of my toes, pass through and up. And that's one set. So forward lunge, pass through and up. Forward lunge on the other foot, pass through and up. Back, pass through and up. And back and pass through and up. That's a second set, and I do 5 sets. For running pose, running position, I suggest that you have something to hold on to, a chair, a cabinet. I usually stand next to a cabinet and have a wall, and just for stability. I still can't do this without holding on to something or putting my finger on something even, just for some stability. So we're going to start off in this position, and we're going to go back and up. And it's 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3, 4, 2, 3, 5, 7, 8, and you can see usually and you do count to 20 on each side, and then I would switch sides. 2, 2, 3, 3, 2, 3. I'm doing better on this foot, interesting. So you notice when I'm down, focus down, my knee is bent, and when I come up, that knee on the ground is straight and my other knee is bent. See? So even I can't do it quite well. But this is really good to engage all these muscles, to get them talking to one another and working together, so that when push comes to shove and I might be falling down, the muscles take over and keep me upright. I'm doing modified squats, and I'm going to use a TheraBand around just above my knees. This is smaller than shoulder width. And I'm also going to use 2 books, and I'm going to position them so that you could see where they are and put my heels on them just to lift my heels a bit. And I'm going to go down to where it's comfortable, putting the butt out, and come up. When I come up, I'm squeezing my glutes for about 3 seconds. Okay, 2. And going down, coming up and squeezing the glutes. Going down, coming up and squeezing the glutes. Down and squeeze the glutes. And I do this 30 times. Modified squats. Next, I'm doing skaters. Now I've taken that same band that was around my knees, I brought it down to my ankles, and I'm going to tighten it a little bit so there's some tension. Now, my PT said to hold on to something. I think I've gotten to the point where I don't need to, but I would suggest that you do for starters. And what you're going to do is just touch your toe. You're going to go to the side and back a little bit. And you're going to do this 30 times. And you're going to feel it in your whole hip area in here. And then switch legs and do 30 on this side. Do you see that? It's off to the side and back. Skaters. Next are walking lunges. Now you need a long hallway to do this in, or a big room. It's a little hard to make turns, but you can make turns in case you need to turn from one room to another in order to do this in your home. But what you're going to do is put your hands up in the air, and you're going to lunge and then lift up your knee and do your next lunge. So in the space I have, it's a little hard to show you this completely, but you get the idea. I call it the College of Silly Walks, back from Monty Python days, okay? So you're just lunging, lifting a knee up, and then taking the next step and going into a lunge and lifting up. Now I do 40 of these steps and I consider that to be one set. Check out my other strength video by clicking its image on the right side of your screen, and I'll see you in the next video.